shop, I think. Which is kind of fitting because I just sat there and like ordered like I think I ordered a cappuccino and just like drinking it, slowly watching them like have a verbal fight. It was so funny. And I swear to God, it's like one would say, "Oh my God, Crips suck dick. They can go die in a hole," and the Crips would respond with, "Bloods are fucking pussies," and something stupid. It never got anywhere. There was like a few pushes and shoves, but it never actually got to fist fights where one guy goes home with a broken nose. They just fought with words, and were pretty damn civilized even for like that. Like it was like they never swore at each other because it was a pretty public place and there's a bunch of kids around, so they like never ever swore. And they had guns. I actually saw one of them flash it once because I think it was a Blood that flashed it because the Crypt was like getting up there on their leader of the posse, and he kind of flashed like probably 9mm. I don't know. I wasn't paying. I'm starving. I wasn't paying too close of attention to it. It's like, this is funny to watch, but I'm not really watching what they're doing with like severe intent to figure out how gangs work, because I can't give a flying fucking hell. But it's funny to watch them fight sometimes. It's just like it's all empty threats. It's kind of like a fight in like junior high, where it's like one guy will like hit on a girl and it'll just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you because you hit on her." It's like, and they usually don't go. Skeleton caught me off guard and kind of scared me. You never really see like junior high kids fight to like over a girl too much because you're still in the age of ew cooties, which makes it all the more funny when guys try to fucking propose. Like, "Hey, you want to be my girlfriend?" Usually like 5 minutes for the girl to answer them back. Only reason I get to say this is because I go to high school right next to where I went to junior high, and I'm able to watch like the little kids that are like up to my waist just like talking like, "Do you want to go out maybe, you know, go see a movie, you know, my mom could drive us." And it's like the second I hear that line I burst out laughing, of course. It's like, hey, you get to high school and your parents aren't driving you. especially not on like the later on dates. It's like, hey, you got your own ride, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. I don't care what date this is. You're driving. You get to go find your own way over. But yeah, it's so funny watching junior high kids try to like get girlfriends and boyfriends and how they act around each other afterwards. It's hilarious. One of the bonuses to doing commentaries, I guess, is that you start to observe people. He doesn't even give a shit. Now he gives a shit. After I say it. It's like, oh, he doesn't care. He knows my secrets. Must kill him. And I must run away. Oh, shit, that hit right behind me. But it's so funny. I mean, it sounds mean to be laughing at them. Like, they probably know what I'm laughing at half the time, but it sounds mean to say, like, oh my God, they're so funny because they're so stupid and stuff like that. But it is actually really funny to watch them because they don't know what they're actually doing at that age. Some do because they probably like picked it up from like an older sibling or whatever. But sometimes it's just like, oh my God, it's so funny watching how like bashful they are around each other. Freaking, it's funny. I swear to God. If you guys have a chance, I would say don't be a creeper about it. Like, don't like, oh, I'm gonna watch them ask each other out. Say yes or no and like watch their faces to find out what was said. I don't mean like stalk junior high schools to figure out what's going on. Just like if you can, because it happens to be easy to do, check it out. It's funny. It's very, very funny. Hello, sheep. Give me your wool. But yeah, oh, I just realized I killed him with that torch. I thought I was holding my sword. But yeah, it's actually like probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And then you get to high school where all the girls, some girls are like, I'm so pretty, so only the boy I like can ask me out. And then you got the ones that are like, I'll never get asked out. And then those ones are like, oh, you want to date me? No, I like this other boy. And then the ones that are usually like, I don't think there's actually a normal ground for high school girls, like where you can go like, this is the basis for talking about girls. Wow! Die, you bastard! Like there really isn't a basis on that, is there? Not really. There's like not a defined standard for high school. Holy shit! So many zombies. Die so I can finish talking. Yeah. God damn it. That's like one thing I never thought I'd ever say. Oh, for fuck's... Jesus Christ, I'm being cornered. Tactical retreat. Oh, god damn it. Damn, there's a skeleton. Ow! I don't even know where I am. God damn it. God damn, what happened with that cave? It was just like the zombies got frisky and just started going crazy. There's probably like a zombie creeper somewhere around there. Man, I guess continue with what I was saying if I can really... Ah, wait, I know where the cave is. It's that way. But yeah, there's those standard for high school girls. You can't say like, oh, this is the type of girl that high school usually will create and what you usually see, because there's no like in between state for girls in high school. It's so fucking annoying. You either get the really bubbly ones, the really shy ones, the really annoying ones. Like there's like two levels. They're kind of annoying and really annoying because they don't shut up and they just complain about things. And then you get every variant in between, like the beautiful, ugly, fat, skinny, well endowed, flat as a piece of wood, flat as a 2x4, stuff like that. You get like kind of different things like that. So there's no standard to hold up. Guys, it's easy. There's a standard male in high school looking for a girl half the time, thinking about what to do, worrying that they're not good enough for the girl that they want and stuff like that. And guys who are in high school and watching this, don't tell me you don't think, I'm not good enough. Or you're like, oh, what? She liked me. I had no idea. I was going for her friend the whole time. Which I saw happen once. Except there was a girl doing that, which is weird as fuck. Really, this caught me off guard, but it was a tomboy, so I guess that kind of would help it out a bit. But yeah, it was actually going after me, which was weird. Because if you do game commentaries, you gotta be like fat, ugly, stupid. But I'm actually like, skinny, and if I keep my beard and my facial hair and my actual hair kind of nice, and not like I just walked out of a fucking like forest after not seeing the light of day for 5 years, I can look pretty good. I've actually been told this by some people, mainly this tomboy. And she was like, she got really close to one of my friends and he started to like her, and then he asked her on a date, and it turned into an awkward moment when she's like, oh, well, I only started hanging out with you and getting close because you were friends with this guy. And it happened to be, she never told him who until he got to learn the hard way when I came and said, she just asked me out, and I had to say no because I'm not into her that way. Which of course got me very glaring looks from the guy, from the friend that liked her, because it's like, you were so lucky. You could have had everything I wanted and you turned it down. But that's life. Which yeah, it's kind of weird when a girl will like turn what guys do back on his head and do it to a guy. Fucks with our heads, man. I swear to God. Any girl who watches this and are like in high school or something, and you want a guy to know, oh, I like you, don't beat around the bushes. I swear to God, this is coming from like pretty much all men in high school. Don't beat around the bushes with us, please. We're stupid and simple creatures in high school. We have 3 main things that we think about. I might actually like link a video and an annotation that will explain the 3 things men think about most, from a comedian, which is kind of true for high school kids, maybe not for like grown men, but it's got some basis in truth. I probably went way past the cave by now, but if you want to tell a guy you like him, don't be stupid about it and be like, oh, I gotta get close to him first, because then I'm pretty sure most girls have heard of the friend zone, or most like internet folk. And skeletons. And cow. Who was cow? Most internet people would have, heard of the friend zone at some point. But if you haven't, friend zone is basically where most budding relationships go to die, because there's a disconnect, and I forgot to turn brightness up, but I think it's almost morning. Yeah, it is almost turning. It's like turning morning right now. But the friend zone is where all budding relationships go to die, because one party acts it's solely for the purpose of creating a connection, and then connection gets blasted back in their face as it's like, oh, I just saw you as a really good friend, aka why it's called the friend zone. Usually guys have that happen, but girls have had that happen too. I seen it happen, and I had to do it once. It's kind of odd, especially when it's like you know what you're doing to them as a guy. So yeah, although it's easier for guys to go back on that and say, sorry, I was stupid, and then after a while I realized I was being an idiot. Do you still feel the same, and stuff like that. But like, it's not, like, if you want to tell a guy I like you, just go out and say it, please. I don't care how embarrassed you are. A guy is usually a lot nicer than a girl. True story. Because like, if a guy told a girl, hey, I like you, ooh, that's a tree pig. Sorry, the tree pig caught me off guard there, and I just had to point it out. If a guy tells a girl, I like you, and then she turns him down, it's kind of crushing for us, because it's like, oh, well, we had to get all the courage to go up to you and say that, and then you're like, sorry, I don't see you that way, and it's like, but I had to like work so hard to do this. It was hard to do, and then we feel defeated, and it usually turns us off of girls for a little while. I know I've been friend zoned before, so I was a little off. I wasn't myself for a little while, and then of course I went right back to being me. You wouldn't notice it in the commentaries, of course, but because I'm kind of like ambiguous in the commentaries. You guys might not be able to pick up on who I really am behind the voice in the videos, but I'm mostly the same. Earlier videos I was way different than how I actually am. But that's because at first, when you start doing this, before you realize, hey, people actually like this, you know, you're afraid that your personality is gonna like come across as weird or freaky, or that you're like forever alone or something stupid. But as you get used to it, it's just like, this is who I am. If you don't like me, you don't have Treship. I don't know. Treship and Trepeg. Now I'm gonna see Tree cow and Chicken, which is tree chicken if you couldn't figure that out. I found it. I found the cave I died in. My shit's most likely gone by now, but I still found it. I'm getting random boosts of FPS too, probably because oh yeah, this is it. This is where I died. Well, close to it at least. I died down here. Lots of coal. I can just quickly get myself back up to speed. Yes, I lost my saplings, but ooh, saplings. What they fucking do? They're just saplings. The fact of me dying was probably a little bit more horrific. Yeah, this is where Enderman nearby. Don't care. Yeah, see, it was down there where I died. There's just sand over here. So I just hop out and like take a few pieces of wood, get myself a pickaxe, and just get right back to it. That's a piece of wool. Damn it. Threship might have to die. Well, there's a bunch of sheep over there. I just go kill them, make a bed. But I won't, because I'm nice. But yeah. It sucks to be friend-zoned by a girl, because it's like, oh, god damn it, I literally said, like, I want to date you, and then it's like, sorry, I see you as a friend, and then for a little while after that, the girl may not think of it, but the guy does. We definitely think, I done fucked up. we always will think that after getting turned down. It's like, I fucked up, and I really shouldn't have done that. But of course, it's good that we did it, because then we're not sitting there like cowards, like, she doesn't like me, so I'm not gonna say it, even though it's better to say it than keep it inside, because it fucks with your skeleton. Motherfucker. I'm just going to give up on that side of the world and just wander back onto my hut, well, my floor, I guess, and live there and go to the cave underneath it. I'm literally just giving up on that cave. I swear to God, it was good. It had lots of coal, but I just